everyone. Today I'm going to be descending into the inevitable loss and continual loss of money in my bank account due to the fact that I keep on buying every Marvel Legends Wolverine that they produce. I think this is like 5th, I don't know, I think it's like 12, 15 of them, so I don't have all of the Hasbro ones, but I have probably about 90% of them, so yeah, today I'm going to be doing a review on the Bonebreaker Wave 1 with heated claws. So it's different. It's not, it has heated claws. Know that. It is not the same. It has heated claws. So don't say that it's just a repaint. I mean, it is a repaint, but you know what I mean. It has heated claws, so it's a completely different figure. Anyway, very little to say about this figure. You know, I got him, I think, because I bought the whole wave to begin with. And then I kept seeing him on the box, and I was like, he's a cool-looking figure. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll go get him, you know. Very little amount of effort to convince me to buy an action figure, sadly. But, you know, I'm actually very happy with this figure, and it is a good figure, and I will... I'll fit it into the collection somehow, but without further ado, let's get into the 28th, 17,000th Wolverine. Let's get right into that, right, guys? Right? Okay, let's do that. Okay, so his box is very, very detailed. I love the color scheme that they went with for this Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure wave. Very warm colors. You can see like fire in the background to kind of go with his flamed on, flame on claws. I guess that's what we're gonna call him. But his heated adamantium claws. You can see him very buff in the picture there, looking great. So here's the rest of the wave. Beautiful Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure. Beautiful figure. Absolutely beautiful figure. However, you do not need to get the Wolverine to build the beautiful Bonebreaker. You need these things. So you don't need to get the Wolverine to build the Bonebreaker. Why did I? Because I did. Do I regret it? No. Yeah, I'm going to find a spot for him on my shelf. And yes, I will probably continue to buy all the Wolverines. Because, you know... just don't ask. I think it's better off if we just don't ask. You can see the X logo for X-Men. What is the X for? X-Men. Oh my gosh. You can see Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure up there. X-Men. I'm going too long on this box, but his bio reads, Wolverine suddenly resurrected and bearing superheated adamantium claws. Once again, Wolverine must fight to reclaim his freedom and his mind. So, interesting bio, but he is one of 7 of the normal release figures in the wave, and he is a complete repaint of prior Wolverine, so very little new here, if not anything new. I believe this belt is new. I'm looking at my pile of 18,000 Wolverines down here, and I do not see that the belt is the same. So, yeah, but his only accessory that he comes with, which kind of bums me out, because... it's just this head. Now, this is a great head. I love it. But, you know, he doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure piece. And he just comes with this head. I feel like they could have put more money into this figure. I just feel like the money's going into their pockets. I definitely think they could have included this, which would have been very cool to get with the Wolverine. Because you could have his mask off. Whoop. You could have his mask off, like I was saying. And it looks good like that. But if they would have included this, I don't know if it's the same color. It's similar. You know, I just feel like that gives it a little more character. And on top of that, you don't even get depowered claws with no holes in them. So that's kind of annoying because I feel like with all the Wolverines we've gotten, they've all had depowered claws, or at least most of them. So, you know, it kind of bums me out, but what can you do? I'm not complaining too much because, you know, it's a Wolverine. I don't know what I need to have the hands for. I'm going to have him with the claws on. But that head sculpt, I believe this is the same from the X-Men 5 pack from last year. But absolutely beautiful head sculpt. Love the teeth. Love the teeth. Just love the teeth. That's all I like. Just the teeth. You can see he's in a very angry face. A very classic kind of hair for Wolverine. I like this because we've gotten a lot of Wolverines from Hasbro. But the hair is always usually different. I like this look very much. Definitely might have him displayed like that. Very intimidating. But other than that, it is a tiger striped Wolverine costume. You know, with a few different color schemes. I guess I'll quickly grab this is the Love Triangle 3-pack. I have the other one, but I didn't bring him out for the comparison because he's in the hands of the Sentinel, and I don't feel the need to get him out of the hands of the Sentinel. So you can see that this is kind of the normal Jim Lee style design, but you can see that there's some similarities and a lot of differences. I like the use of the black pauldrons on the Wolverine. It's just a very, you know, it's different than the normal kind of costume, but nothing too crazy. His heated claws are very cool. Just look great. Very different. I like that they give us some, you know, variety. Here's the normal style claws. These are the X Force claws. Same mold, but you can see how they are very different. But I kind of want to see what these would look like on here, but I'm not going to spend that much time doing that. Peace and love. But yeah, you can see he's got some boots. Very short figure. He's got the hair. Wish they would have maybe blackwashed this or put a little more paint on it, especially it being a single packed figure with no Build-A-Figure piece. But his belt is the only new piece, I believe. So that's what we're going to focus on. Oh, look at the belt. Look at the belt. Guys, have you seen this belt? This is crazy. And it's got paint issues, even cooler. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about the Wolverine. Like, what is there else to talk about? So let's get into his articulation, which is always great, especially on this body. Oh, articulation on Wolverine. I guess I'll take that head off and do this one. But the head goes up that much, down. You can go full 360. A little bit of tilt, you know, not a lot, but good head articulation, nothing to complain about. The arms go out that much. You take this off, they go out a little bit more, but then he has massive holes in his arms, which is not ideal for sure, but there is a butterfly joint, which gives some very good range to the Wolverine. These molds are getting, I don't want to say stiff, but you definitely got to play around with it to get back into its, you know, standard articulation without it being super stiff, because I found that when he came out of the box, he was very stiff. And that usually happens with a lot of Marvel Legends, but I find especially with Wolverines. So just keep that in mind. And then there is a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and then there is a hinge on the hand, full 360, up, down. Both sides do that. Ab crunch goes down that much, back that much, waist swivel, full 360, legs kick up that much. Wow. Back, not a lot. Ass is in the way. Side that much, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, boot, swivel, ankles go up, down, and beautiful ankle rocker pivot. Boom. Articulation. Let's get on to the comparisons. Okay, let's just get started with this. So I didn't get all my Wolverines out. I got a few out. So there's X Force Wolverine. Here is the Love Triangle 3-pack Wolverine with the bone claws. So very similar. Here we have Old Man Logan, or Wolverine. So I don't really know why I felt the need to get all these out, but I kind of wanted to see them all together. Oh, and then this is the most recent. Actually, I take that back. The second most recent. I did not get that 5-pack yet. But this is the House of X, or Hawks and Pox wave. He's falling. Should have probably set this up before. Okay, we got about 2-3 more down here. We got the Weapon X Wolverine. So this is him butt effing naked. Okay, they're all gonna fall now. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna hold them up to each other. There you can see what he looks like. Looks like. That's interesting for me because these are the two most recent, you know, suited normal Wolverines. This Wolverine. And then we're gonna get the Katana. I call him the Katana Wolverine. Whoa, there's my light. Katana Wolverine. Like this one. And then the OG, the very first, the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure wave Wolverine. Love this figure so much. Good old memories. I love this figure. Sorry, it's getting lost in the past there for a little bit, but there you can see those. And now I just have a pile of dead Wolverines, which is always epic. Here is a few figures from the same wave as him. Future reviews of them coming up in the next week or so. Like I said, I'm alternating between these Star Wars ones, so I still have to do Ahsoka, the Death Watch, and the Client, and then I will do I'll alternate between those, Marvel and Star Wars, and then I'll just finish off the wave all Marvel. And then, of course, the beautiful Vulcan mold. Very, very much in love with this figure. Excited to see what they do with it. Get into that more in the review. And then, I guess, two important ones. The Juggernaut B, which can't really fit in the frame, but the Juggernaut. I feel like I always need to say the B word at the end after saying his name, but I just don't. And then we also have the X-Force Deadpool, also known as probably my favorite Deadpool. These two go very well together, but, you know, I could have done more comparisons, but peace and love, I think you guys know what he all looks like with those characters. Not really too much to go over. Like I said, it's just a Wolverine repaint, as that's what you're hearing, is just Wolverine's falling to the ground. Oh, another one. And then Deadpool is left. Final thoughts time. Final thoughts on this Wolverine is, yeah. Okay. Okay, bye, guys. No. I like it. I do. I think it's a very good Wolverine, and if it's your first Wolverine, this is a great one to have. It's a very classic style with a few twists on it, and I don't think you'll be disappointed if you don't have a Wolverine. If you have a few Wolverines, you do not need to get this. Maybe you want the heated claws. I guess you could get it for that, but the head sculpt is definitely cool to get, but it's not the selling point for me. But this is also not the selling point for me. So why did I buy this? I don't know. Go away. This is a good figure, so I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I mean, the figure itself, it's like a 9 out of 10, but it's just like, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 because there's nothing special about it besides these claws. I mean, I wish they would just give something different. I mean, the claws are different, but just something more, even like more accessories. But overall, not a bad figure, but not a great figure. So let me know what you think of this figure in the comments below. Please don't be too hard on me for buying the 18th Wolverine. But yeah, I have been Jagger Collector, and I will see you in my next video, which will be a Mandalorian figure. What will it be? We don't know until tomorrow. So, yeah. Bub.